In the shadowy depths of the unfathomable sea, where the sun's rays barely penetrate, there lies a mystery that has eluded the grasp of explorers and treasure hunters for centuries. Beneath the ever-churning waves, buried beneath the sands of time, the enigmatic tomb of the Sunken Skulls awaits its discovery. This ancient burial site, shrouded in legend and cloaked in intrigue, beckons to those who dare to venture into the abyssal unknown. Archaeologists are perplexed by the finding of 8,000-year-old damaged human skulls in a tomb, two of which still had sharp wooden spikes in them. It's challenging to interpret the discovery. The skulls would have been submerged, since the burial during the Stone Age would have been at the bottom of a small lake. 11 adult remains, mostly skulls and a few bones, and almost the whole skeleton of a baby, most likely stillborn or dying soon after delivery, are found at the ancient burial site. At least 3 of the adults were female, and 6 or 7 were male, but it was hard to tell which ones were which. According to the study, blunt force trauma was evident on the skulls of 7 of the individuals, 2 of whom were female. However, despite the damage, they did not die, at least not right away, because every cranium exhibited healing indications. A study clarified the historical carnage. The fact that most of the pain occurred above the hatline suggests that human aggression is the cause of this trauma. The damage on the front and top of the skulls of the males was more common than the injuries on the backs of the heads of the women. The wooden stakes discovered within 2 of the skulls were even more amazing. Although one stake was damaged, the second one was around 1.5 feet in length. It is possible that both stakes were used as grips or mounts for the heads. It has been discovered that there is a fragment of brain tissue within the skull where the broken stake was. The 8,000-year-old brain's resistance to decomposition indicates that the person was submerged in water not long after passing away. It's conceivable that the spot acted as a second burial for some of the other skulls, however, and they may have been deposited there long after they passed away. With the exception of a few wooden pegs that would have protruded above the water's edge, this unusual burial place would have remained concealed from view throughout the Stone Age. The grave's constructor started by firmly assembling big stones and wooden posts at the bottom of the lake to create a level construction that was around 39 feet by 46 feet in size, or roughly the length of a school bus on each side. Archaeologists discovered human remains in the center of the structure, brown bare bones on the southern portion, and large game animals such as wild boar, red deer, moose, and roe deer on the southeast portion of the stone packing. The bones were arranged in a specific order atop these stones. One benefit of the underwater burial, despite its mystery, was that the bones were conserved for future generations. Low oxygen levels at the lake's bottom meant that there wasn't much oxygen available for the microbes that break down bones. Moreover, the bedrock of the area contains limestone, which made the soil more basic or alkaline, preventing the bones from being washed away by acid rain or acidic groundwater. The lake eventually transformed into a bog due to reed overgrowth. The bog was eventually covered by a forest, although the region is still wet. Before a new train and bridge were built, archaeologists were first summoned to the region, which is situated at the archaeological site of Canal Jordan in eastern central Sweden, to search the area for artifacts. From 2009 until 2013, they excavated the odd grave as soon as they discovered it, which was still submerged. Nobody knows for sure what traumatized these ancient folks so much or why they had this strange burial. The individuals may have belonged to a stigmatized group. For example, they may have been slaves. However, owning slaves was unusual for hunter-gatherer societies, as they were always on the go. Perhaps the unusual burial was a gesture to celebrate the bravery of the individuals who had been the victims of an attack by another hunter-gatherer tribe. We hope you enjoyed this journey into the depths of history and intrigue. If you found this video as captivating as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can join us on future adventures into the realms of the unexplained.